Hello everyone, and thank you for joining Lauralee's Oracle. Today we are having a talk, and I'm Laura
And
Lesa here, and we are going to use the cards to give us a subject today. And that one flew out. Expect miracles. Wow, Lisa, what's that mean to you? I'll do you first.
Well, a miracle can be as simple as waking up in the morning after, like I said, I had my heart issues. I was afraid to fall asleep
Yeah.
at night and then I told myself, wait, perfect love cast out fear. That's not a God. That's not a God thought. That's a negative thought.
Right.
And so you have to trust God is going to bring you through, or that He has something better for
Right. There's always something better, or something better planned in the future for you than what you have on just for today. Even if you're feeling sad and down and think life isn't worth living anymore, there's always something somewhere that's going to come right around the corner and make you want to live again. So, expecting miracles. Miracles happen every day. Well, like you said, it can be just from waking up in the morning or getting over, you had 2 heart attacks, or
2 strokes and a heart attack.
2 strokes and a heart attack. So you're a miracle in yourself right there. And miracles aren't signs of angels coming down into your living room, or, well, it could be, but
That'd be nice.
yeah. But little unknown miracles on the street.
Sometimes a smile, you're having an off day and just a stranger smiling at you can be a seed into the positive, a seed of expectation.
Show kindness, yeah. Because you never know what's going on in that person's head. You might be thinking about going away and never coming back or whatever, and he just needed some reassurance that there are kind people out there. So, miracles, of course, everything's a miracle. I just found out when I went to the eye doctor that actually me being able to see is a miracle, because I was born with these cataracts that they're like dark holes in the back of my eye. They're not covering my lenses. And he says, it's crazy how your brain, when you were just a baby, could learn how to use your eyes, because you should be blind. So I said, there's miracles happen all the day, or even little miracles, walking down the street and find a $1 bill that you might needed a extra change or something that day. Cool.
My daughter Amber is a miracle. Just having her in my life.
Well, that's, yeah. Children are miracles.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you wonder.
Oh yeah, believe me. I'm sure she's wanted to throttle me more than once, and I felt the same towards her.
Yeah. But no, everybody is brought into your life for one reason or another. There's not really any coincidences. All these children that we bring into the world are here for a purpose. Okay. Honesty and communication. We got another card here. So, always be honest when you're communicating with somebody else. There's like fake people, two-faced people, saying how wonderful you are, and
We've dealt with that, haven't we?
they sit and talk behind your back. Yeah. I think every workplace has one of those, and well, even my own family, I have that too. So, but it's not a good thing to be on the receiving end of that. So I always try to be honest and try to communicate. My communication skills probably aren't the greatest.
sometimes I find it hard to be honest and not hurt somebody's feelings.
Yeah,
And I'm trying to find my way through there because I was told the other day I was brutally honest, and I'm like, well, I don't want to be brutal. I want to have a loving attitude towards somebody when I'm being honest with them.
right. Yeah, I've been told I've been too honest too, and it's like, what do you do?
Mhm.
But, I know there's some cases like that where I think that maybe a little white lie might not hurt so much. I mean, you gotta be kind of kind,
Mhm.
but not going out talking behind people's backs or
No.
whatever, but, you don't wanna be rude.
I always felt sorry for the lady at the bank that wore the costume with the knife in her back.
Oh, yeah?
And I thought, how miserable her life must be because somebody said something about it, and she says, well, that's where, and then she talked about how people do that to her all
Right.
the time, and I thought,
Yeah,
oh,
and you-
wow.
Feels like you're stabbed in the back.
Mhm.
I've had that a time or two. It's not a good feeling, but the main thing is just rise above it. And those are toxic people, and it's like hurt people. So they're either jealous of you or want to be like you, or
Or they think they're better than you.
yeah, well, that's part of the jealousy, the ego trying to, I'm better than you, so you can't, yeah. So it's just all part of what's going on with them inside, so. Well, I did the cards and we came up with clear, cancel, and release, which is talking about toxic people. That goes along with the stabbing in the back, and
Sometimes releasing those toxic people out of your life can hurt a little for a while, but it's necessary.
very much so, yeah. You just have to, for your own protection, your own self-worth,
Mm-hmm.
you just have to pick up and leave those kind of people. You can always tell a toxic person with all their negative thoughts and poor me's and all that kind of stuff.
This here comment by Anne Frank. Think of all the beauty in yourself and everything around you and be happy.
There you go. So clear out the old that's not doing you any good, and give it up to God, and just go on and start your own new life. So,
Because I believe God will bring the right people into your life.
yeah, sooner or later.
Yeah.
Sometimes later than sooner, but when you need them, they're there. Yeah, Spirit Guides, do you have another topic that you would like us to talk about? I know these are just short little topics. If you have a topic that you would like us to talk about, leave it in the comments. If you like our talk show, please hit the share button and the subscribe button. We'd be more than happy to hear from you.
We would appreciate the feedback.
We were hoping to do this on a weekly basis, so we'll see how this goes. Spirits, one more. Raise your vibration. That goes again with toxic people. Toxic people will always bring you down. You gotta raise your vibration. Praise God and your angels, and just feel the love pouring in. The more you raise your vibration, the more love that you will feel coming inside you. And
Well, we don't worship angels, so we don't praise them, but we can be thankful for them.
well, yeah, they are the messengers to God.
Yeah,
So
right.
that's what I was meaning out of it.
I just wanted to make sure we were on the same
Yeah.
wavelength.
Yeah. Angels are messengers to God. So,
Yeah.
and so they're always, the spirit guides are always around us. and your ancestors.
And I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, it took me many years. I was trying to, when I first started with this awakening, I was trying to figure out who my spirit guide was, and I was doing my cards and things, and it just, what's your name? What's your name? And all of a sudden the name Grace popped into my head, and I was like, Grace. I don't know any Graces. And so I just, okay, your name must be Gracie or Grace. And then it was a few months later, I was on Facebook, and this picture of an older lady dressed like in the 1890s. She was on there, and she was on like a swing or something, and she had this biggest smile, which you don't see in those type of pictures. And somebody in the comments said, boy, she must have been a lot of fun in her day or whatever. And I got to looking, and her name was Grace on there. And I about had a heart attack. I was like, oh my. And I kept scrolling then, never thinking of it. And I went to tell my daughter about it, and I could not find that picture to save me. I went through all the Facebook and everything, so I'm pretty sure she's my guardian angel, so. But yeah, she's helped me to raise my vibration. As you know me, I used to be a little meek. Lisa and I worked together. I was her boss. And I'd sit in my office.
A good one, too.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I'd sit in my office and let her do her thing. So, but we had good times.
Directions as I needed. That's what you're supposed to do.
So, anything on?
When you were talking about angels, I thought about Jacob in the stairway, where he saw the angels coming and going up and down, and that there was portals in the earth that were this is Jacob talking, where the angels could come and go and bring the messages from God.
And angels don't always have to be, they don't have wings.
No.
No, I don't know. Well, I guess that came from the shepherds out there with the angels flying that night when Jesus was born, but
And some of them have as many as 6 wings.
yeah, the highest angel that praises God all the time has the 6 wings. They're not into that high of level, but you can meet an angel on the street and not even know it. So.
Yeah, because they look like us.
Yeah, they walk among us and help whenever they can. So even like have a flat tire and a car comes in to help you. I would say that would have been an angel stopping to help, or just things like that. Whether a lot of people think, oh, that's just somebody off the street, but they could have easily gone by.
Even that, that they're angelic in what they're doing.
Right.
Their help, and that's something to be grateful for.
Right. Yeah. Want to do one more card?
One more.
Okay.
Oh,
that one flew out. I guess that was our closing message. Healing energy. How about that? Oh, so yeah.
What does it mean to you?
It's just that God and the angels can come down. Healing energy, I know I've done this in meditation and things, where you just sit alone and you can feel the light. You just imagine a glowing gold or silver light coming down through your head and into your heart. And you can feel the opening up into your heart, and then it lets go down to your feet and then wraps it all around into like an energy bubble. And if you sit there quietly enough, you can hear the voice coming to your head about what needs to be. Like we were talking earlier, it's you need self-care or whatever you might be needing at the time. How about you?
Well, when I was healing energy. I remember a time in my life where I was at rock bottom, and I was praying, and I felt, as well as in my inner self, saw the light like you were talking about coming in, and I felt the hug of the Lord.
Mhm.
Just it's gonna be okay.
Right.
We'll get through this.
Mhm.
We're gonna get through this. And just no matter how bleak things hadn't changed, but no matter how bleak it was, I had changed. And I just knew I was gonna get through this.
Right. You can always, even at night, sometimes when I'm afraid, I get scared at night. Or I can't sleep, and I just ask for the warmth of the angels or whatever to lay there by me, and you can just feel a comforting glow come right over you, and I just fall asleep right away that way. So for all those non-believers, believe there are angels among us, and they are here to help us, and just try to put your trust in the universe, as they say, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. It's real, very real. And another thing, I was always wondering, how kids, well, not even kids, but grown-ups, always try to think, oh, the devil is the one you should worship because he's the strong, mighty, powerful. But with the angels among us, there are warrior angels, so many more warrior angels.
2/3 of heaven stayed faithful to God.
Mm-hmm.
Only a third fell.
And they are powerful, more powerful than the devil could ever imagine on being.
Exactly.
So,
the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy, but the Lord comes to us. Well, look, Jesus came to heal. He came to give back life to, like, Lazarus, and he healed all who came to him, and he cast out the devils.
yeah, and
And he said the number one commandment was to love the Lord God with all your heart, all your strength, I'd have to look it up, but with your whole being.
right,
And then to love your neighbor.
as yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have trouble with that last part. I'm still working on that.
Yeah, loving yourself can be hard. We're both still working on that. That's why we're here to help anybody else out there that would like to.
We're all in this together.
So, yeah, we just know what the angels have done for us, or God's done, Jesus has done.
Mm-hmm. So send us a message. Helpful criticism is welcomed.
For your trollers out there, we are going to block you. We don't need any devil trollers out there because
No.
I'm sure there will be some, but God is more powerful than anybody can ever imagine. So I know it's fun for people who dress up as scary devils, but
Old trick or treat.
I know people, a wussy angel, but they are not.
No.
They are stronger and more powerful than any beings. So. And if you are having trouble struggling or anything, you can always ask Archangel Michael. He's the head of the warrior angels to help you come in and send a message to God for help. So, any last comments then?
I think about the Bible where it says, when you have not, because you ask not, if you ask anything in my name, I will give it to you. And I'm sure that is within the will of God,
Right. Well, that's what kind of sort of like manifesting. If you're sitting and you're asking for something, and He will give it to you. All right, beautiful people, thank you for joining us, and make sure you hit the subscribe and share buttons, and we'll catch you next time.
Thank you for talking to us.
Bye.